Hello, this is one Tovar from volleyballplays2run.com. I've been getting a lot of emails from a lot of people on if I can create something that would make them help them learn new serves. Well, as you can see on my website, I have over 31 serve explanations, which I'm going to make them into videos. Not videos where I actually show you how to do the serve, but where I can actually mentally prepare you to actually serve this type of serves. So what I did is I created the system called S.E.D.H, which stands for Serving Explanation Detailed Helper. Basically, it has eight components, and these components can not only help you with your serve, but they're going to help you create new serves. So if somebody wants to copy your serve, all they have to do is copy the information on those 8 components. For example, each serve has a name, and it has a difficulty from 1 to 7. 7, of course, being the hardest. If you have a serve that is 6, difficult to serve 6, yet the outcome is only 3, that's kind of good, but you want something 4 or higher. Okay? For example, we know that a jump serve, it's a 7. It's so difficult to serve for a lot of people, yet because it goes almost directly down, it's difficult to receive. It's only basically a 1 or a 2. That's how I can compare it to. Anyway, when I started back creating serves back in 1985, I created hundreds of serves. Some serves were already made. Some serves were given me by my coach, from my friends. Some I actually created them themselves, or I think I created themselves, But hundreds of them I had to just, throw away to the side because they were just not effective, period. Or they were just too hard. So let me go ahead and start explaining the components of the set section. The first thing is the stance. Okay, because I'm going to teach you all these different type of serves, I need to show you all the different type of stance. One is the backwards, where you're facing backwards to the net. Okay, another one is actually facing the net, whether it's underhand or overhand. Another one is sideways to the net. But here's left-handed and right-handed. But we're talking about eye level serves. Here we're talking chest level serves. So that's the first component. The second component is actually the toss height. This has to do with the higher the toss, the better the preparation to hit it harder. You don't need to throw the ball real high just to hit it barely past the net. But if you practice this, it's a very good way to actually fake a short serve from a long serve. So, for example, if my toss height was from 2 to 6, I would start here and then toss it up to 6 and hit it 1 below. Okay, you want to toss from 2 to 6 and then hit it 1 below, which would be 5, depending on what you're doing. If you would be doing like a side one, let's say Mexican sidearm, okay, you would do the same thing, 2 to 6, but you can say hit it at 3. See, and this would help you see everything more clearly. Let's go to the third one, which is the angle. The secret about an angle is that when you serve, if you serve it at its highest point, and it's right on top of the net, it's going to drop right next to the net. If you want it to land middle of the court, you have to toss it, actually serve it through the middle of it. If you want it to go further, then of course you have to serve it closer to the net. The next thing is the swing range. Okay, on the swing range, as you see, we have one over here at the very back, and you're saying, well, why do you have it all the way back? Because sometimes in some of the serves that I'm going to teach you, you have to take a step back and even actually lean back to hit it, like for example for short balls, a drop ball, things like that. Okay, but here if the swing range would be from 1 to 3, then we're talking about a floater. If we're talking range from 1 to 1 or 1 to 2, we're actually talking about short balls. If we're talking about 1 to 5, we're actually talking about a powerful type of serve. Okay? And so that would be the swing range as far as that. The next one, number 5, is the swing power. Again, why would I have a color back over here? Well, because if I lean back and hit it, we want it to actually land in this area right here. So it'll look something like this. I'm sorry, it'll look something like this, and then would drop here. And of course with the yellow, okay, this has to do with the angles of the balls and the power. And of course, if you wanted to land way in the back and this way. So that's number 5. So of course it's very hard, soft. It starts from soft, medium, hard, and then very hard. Now, number 6 is actually the contact area. Okay. The A is a whole hand. The whole hand has to do with everything completely, like a regular overhand serve. B, okay, palm bottom would be just the bottom. This is going to give you a lot of good, very weird type of serves. And then the whole palm, mostly for floaters, missile shots, Patriot missiles, things like that. D would be the wrist, 8 inches. This is mostly like for sidearm hits, such as the Mexican sidearm, which in Mexico it is very, very effective. If you have a little girl at middle school who can actually do this type of serve, even in high school, they're going to do a lot of damage with that type. It's very famous in Mexico. In fact, I had a little girl in one of my teams who actually, every time she served that, she served like it was no big deal, and we never really played any games when she served. So sometimes I would tell her just to miss, just so we can go on with it. So here's the contact areas. Here's the hand position for other type of serves. Of course, for the other hand, here's this area, this whole area. If you use the bottom palm, it'll come into something else. The knuckle serve, as you can see right here. Of course, thumb is always down. You have the hammer serve, which is the opposite of the thumb, right here. And then you have the finishing stance. You have the one where they actually jump into the court, okay, because they want to shorten the field. They want to shorten the quickness of the ball going into the court. And then you have just a regular serve where they jump up for more height because they're gonna hit it going down. And then the last one is just a stance, just a regular stance. You're gonna use this particular one to pinpoint certain areas. This is good to help players say, okay, I want you to serve it in this area. The less movement, of course, the better you're gonna be at it. Okay. So anyway, whenever you have a chance, go to my website, www.volleyball Place to Run. Go ahead and check out all the 31 serves that I have that I've used in every single game that I played. I would switch it with each one, see which one works better, and after years, that's how I've actually given it a number on how difficult it is to serve, yet how difficult it is to receive. So if you have any questions, please go to my website. My email is there, and I will contact you directly. Okay, thank you.